there everyone, Musical Over here. It's very early in the morning here in Melbourne. It's 3 AM. I've just gone into daylight savings 3 minutes ago. So about 5 minutes ago it was 1:59 AM and now it's 3:04 AM. The entire hour of 2 has disappeared into the ether to be recovered sometime in 6 months. We're on the ground in Cape Town, South Africa. It's going to slightly change the time. Basically, we wanted this whole flight to be in daytime. So if we do that, it should be good. Let's jump on board. We do have ground power. Cool. Let's jump on here. Pop into the EFB. Cool. There's the flight. Cape Town up to Johannesburg. And we are up at, I think it's Alpha 4. Yep, definitely Alpha 4. That one there. Cool. And departure via Titan. Cool. Coming up on the top, gonna get that ADIU in. Emergency lights are armed. Cool. Just waiting for the IRS to come in. Sim brief request. Loading all that up. Hi there, Glut. How you doing? Go, accepted. What's our zero fuel weight today? Yep, 193. I did see the iFly previews. They're looking pretty good. Very nice indeed. For some reason we've got 370, but I think I filed 39. Cool. It's right on the max. But it is what we filed, so we'll leave it with that. That's aboard. Alrighty, which runway are we looking at?
Boarding requested.
Indeed, toilet. Hahaha. Runway 19, I reckon. Cool. 146, 150. $156. 45 on a takeoff T rate 2. They're doing flaps 5. Let's not do that.
B1 aboard crew. Crew boarding starting.
$138. Cool. So we flap 15. T10, which one? Could actually be either. I'll go with the Bravo. Missing something out of performance, I think. Select temp, 45.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Y won't accept V speeds. Ah, that's why. Alright, cool. Let's see what's on the ADAS, shall we? 1270.
Zero Zulu, wind 190 at 9er, visibility 7 kilometers, ceiling 400 broken, temperature 17, dew point 15, QNH 1016, zone VMC, arriving and departing runway 19er, expect ILS Zulu approach, SIDS not in use, stars in use, report bay number and aircraft registration on initial contact, advise on initial contact, you have information. Charlie. Cape Town International Airport 8 is information. Charlie 1600 Zulu, wind 190 at 9er, visibility 7 kilometers, ceiling 400 broken, temperature 17, dew point 15, QNH 1016, zone VMC, arriving and departing runway 19er, expect ILS Zulu approach, SIDS not in use. Stars.
Team 4748, Cape Town Livery, hello, just status. Singapore 748 still unreadable.
Singapore 748, say, request close to Johannesburg.
Singapore 748, readability 5, your state to Johannesburg, flight level 390 on request. After departure, runway 19, maintain runway track. Time initially, flight level 90. Once passing altitude 2000, contact South Africa on 128.325 for 4735.
Clear to Johannesburg, flight level 390, initial climb flight level 90, runway 19, departure frequency 128.325 and squawk 4735. Singapore 748.
Singapore 748, just confirm after departure will be maintain runway track.
Runway heading after departure, Singapore 748.
Singapore 748, we're excellent.
Heading 190, level 90. Sort code 4738. No, 35 I mean. Sorted. Right, 190, 9000, MCP sets. Take up speeds are set. CD preflight completed. Trim 3.75. Set. Let's get the beacon on. Cool. I think we are ready to move. Good. So 4-star checklist is completed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines service 748 to Johannesburg. Today we'll be looking at a flight time of 1.5 hours, and we'll be on the way shortly.
Hello, Captain.
In just a few moments we'll be pushing back here from the gate. We'll leave you in the very capable hands of the cabin crew. We'll be going through the aircraft for some safety messages. That said, we do anticipate a relatively smooth flight over South Africa today. Hope you enjoy the flight with us on Singapore Airlines, and thanks for flying with us. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh yes, that's right. 147 for the VC.
Locking gear.
Livery, good evening. Springbok 308, request IFR 2 Johannesburg service with information Charlie.
Springbok 308, Cape Town delivery, hello, you will clear to Johannesburg, flight number 350 on request, after departure, runway 19, maintain runway track.
121.9.
After passing altitude 2000, contact South Africa on 128.1325, box 4747.
Cape Town ground, Singapore 748 777 is at gates Alpha 4. Ready for pushback, we head Charlie.
Singapore 748, Cape Town ground, good evening. Push and start is approved. Face north, QNH 1016.
Push approved, QNH 1016, we'll be facing north. Singapore 748. Alrighty, we're ready for push. Ground crew. Hi there ground, we have been cleared for the push. Thank you. Got chocks and stuff sorted. Yeah.
Recommencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, we're cleared to start. Fuel pumps on. Turn that on. And we'll start the right side first. N2 is rising. Right engine set, running. Bit misty out here today. That's a good start. We'll start the left side. N2's rising. Left engine running.
Please set parking brakes.
Brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Very good to disco.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Welcome aboard Airlines. As the safety equipment in this aircraft may differ from that on other aircraft.
That'll be flaps 15.
As we bring you through this important safety
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
during takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright.
Our controls all the way to the right
Issues on.
and left.
Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you.
Forward and aft. Rudder. They're clearing.
Make sure that your seatbelt is
And the
secured
checklist.
during taxi, takeoff, and landing. To fasten, bring the two ends of the seatbelt together until
Okay, anti-ice is set. Recall checked. No items, flight controls, and ground equipment has just been removed.
to unfasten.
Flaps are set for takeoff.
Metal flap. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened
APU.
throughout the flight. Whenever the seatbelt sign is turned on, the defense should be lifted from the bassinet and secured with
Hi there, Sam. How's the last 18 hours treated you there?
changing cabin pressure and oxygen mask will automatically drop in front of you. Pull the mask down sharply.
Cape Town ground, Singapore 748, Boeing 777, ready for taxi.
Secure your mask fast before helping others. It is normal for the
Singapore 748, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16.
There are several inputs and exits.
Taxi Alpha 2, holding point runway 19 by Alpha, and clearly across 16, Singapore 748. Confirm those doors. There's a 16, we clearly cross it. Hi there, Sam. I unfortunately did not. I don't get out here very much. That's the issue. Like once or twice a year at best. So I'm afraid we're just on the free.
Singapore 748, contact tower on 118.1, right?
Tower 118.1, Singapore 748.
All large electronic devices, such as laptops, must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. Lightweight electronic devices, such as mobile phones and tablets, must be switched off or set to flight mode. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in a seat pocket in front of you.
About a minute left.
If your device falls into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat and ask the cabin crew for assistance. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the charging and use of e-cigarettes,
Yeah, I'm just saving up some money at the moment, so going splurging for airports that I visit twice. Singapore 748, Holly Short 19er.
Singapore 748, between 19 degrees at 9 knots, runway 19, you can take off.
Runway 19er, clear for takeoff, Singapore 748. Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff. And just on time. Cabin has reported ready. Lights on. Clock set. Runway 19 confirmed. Door open for 50.
Airspeed's alive.
Check. Togo.
Eight knots.
Cost check.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Indeed, there is a New Zealand trip next year. That's fine. Flaps 1. Flaps 0. It's Boeing 777 takes off like a rocket. Christchurch, not Auckland. South Africa Control, Singapore 748 is climbing out of 5,500 from Cape Town. After takeoff checks, landing gear is up, flaps are up. South Africa, Singapore 748. Yeah, I only seem to find them online when it's just like a well flight or some huge event, like twice a year. You have the Cross Africa. South Africa Control, Singapore 748. Lost you there, but climbing flight level 390. Singapore 748. And Singapore 748, we're still on the runway heading. You want us to go direct or follow us in? Follow me and see it. There we go. Yeah, it's like 3:45 AM here, I think. Cape Town is a very pretty place, though. Gotta give it that. Looks it, yeah. Any place with mountains that like right up to the edge of the coastline are top-notch places. Cool. 18,000. Signs to auto. Yeah, I changed the clock time because I wanted to see the place. We don't fly into Africa often at all, and I don't think I've flown this particular route in this sim yet in the 4 years we've had it, so it's about time to see some of the scenery down there. And there's quite a bit of it to see, lots of things.
18160, speed 250. 250 knots, 181. Second 222, position on from the 7322, services 030 degrees, 11 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Hey girls, thought I'd go for a bit of a walk. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 does look like it'll be quite the thing.
254 South Africa, good day. Course 1272.
We're kind of preoccupied with something. Is it possible we could just skip stalking 0522?
18254, no problem, maintain the current score, and let me know when I can give you a call.
Thank you.
descent, flight level 70.
Flight level 70, 16160.
Not a huge amount of passengers in today. Guess we'll be picking up more in Johannesburg than taking them all to Singapore collectively.
Left heading 10, directed ice approach, runway 06, number 2.
Left 10, 06.
And our Singapore girls there.
And 0, speed 230 knots.
230 knots, 161.
Got that coffee for me, girls? Thank you. Cool, logins in.
All 478, South Africa, radio check.
Singapore 748.
474 South Africa, apologies for that. I think we're having some comms issues. Just confirm you have Cleared for level 390 and you should be direct T10 now.
Give that, flight level 390 and direct T10, Singapore 78. Glad I cleared myself for all that stuff.
Altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1021, speed 220 knots to left.
12,000 feet, unit 121 and the 210 for 101.
The last session calling, I think it was the Manga Cape Town, say again. Delta 35 good evening, Martin 3000. Delta 358, South Africa, good there, identified on departure, under radar control. Soon left heading 145. 145, Delta 358. 101, operating heading cleared ILS approach runway 06, number 3. Runway 16, operating heading cleared ILS approach runway 06, number 3.
Cleared for ILS approach on current heading for runway 06, 101.
Number 565, speed 180 knots, maintain for 10 DME, then 160 knots for 5 DME.
180, 10 DME, 160,
Weather radar, my side.
7322, welcome to Kinshasa, vacate to the left, contact ground 121.65, bye-bye. 358, climb to flight level 350.
Not there's much to see on the weather radar.
358, passing altitude 7,800.
Now heading into the interior of South Africa. A lot drier and less scenic and stuff out this far. All the fun stuff is behind us where the mountains are. Need flight attendant uniforms and passengers sitting in their seats. Quite fun. Passenger simulator.
Triple box 5657030 degrees 11 knots, runway 06 clear to land.
Clear to land, big box button start.
Runway 160, speed 180 knots, maintain for 10 DME, then 160 knots for 5 DME.
180 till 10 DME and then 160 till 5 DME.
South Africa Control, good evening from Mercury 08, 3,000, climbing 9,000.
Mercury 08, South Africa, good day, identified on departure. Under radar control, climb to flight at level 100.
Climb to level 100, do you want us to continue our runway heading?
Excellent, maintain runway back for a few more miles and I'll give you a call for the turn shortly.
Copy, first time flying down here, so new to the Springback 08, thank you.
So anyway, Singapore Airlines actually fly this route. Cape Town to Johannesburg.
160, roger, the service wind 03.
It is in the A350,
runway 06.
but you know, we don't have one of those in this thing.
Continue approach, 110.
Now it's time to take the triple out. An aircraft substitution.
Trim up 308, turn left heading 140.
Left 140, congratulate.
More finished full session, South Africa will be off comms for just 1 or 2 minutes. Just want to sort something out. We'll back shortly.
Let's have a look at arrival.
Session, South control is back.
Nibex.
Trim up 308, turn left direct T-Town, climb to flight level 140.
That first spring back 308.
Trim up 308, FM, turn left direct T-Town, climb flight level 140.
50 turn and climb flight level 140, spring back 308.
Trim up 352, you are cleared the Nibex 1 Bravo arrival, ILS runway 03 left.
Clear the Nibex 1 Bravo arrival, ILS 03 left, spring back 352.
Number 565, welcome to Kinshasa, vacate via hotel, contact ground 121.650. Number 565, vacate via hotel, contact ground 121.650. Time.
Bus 565 is vacated to runway 06 at hotel. 115 down 121, 650.
Runway 160, runway 06, clear to land.
Runway 06, clear to land, runway 160.
Number 308, climb to flight level 200.
200, program 308.
Someone just got 03 left as the arrival runway.
Number 35, Papa India, you are cleared the Nibex 1 Bravo arrival, ILS 03 left. Number 35, Papa India, South Africa.
So is that for Springbok 357?
357 negative.
Area low center 371, crossing 3,700 feet.
FH371, South Africa, good day. Identified radar control. Maintain present heading, climb to flight level 120.
Maintain present heading, climb flight level 120, center 371.
South.
7691, South Africa, good day. Climb to flight level 380. Level 371, turn left heading 155.
Turn left heading 155.
I specifically didn't use the real one, since last time we used the real one we got jumped with the same call sign with leading zeros, and I didn't want Singapore, whatever it is, leading 000.
Number 35, Papa India, South Africa.
So the real one is 479. Singapore 479. So I'll just rearrange the digits around.
South Africa Control, good evening. Springbok 359, level 150.
Springbok 359, South Africa, good day. Climb to flight level 200.
200, Springbok 359.
Springbok 35 Papa India, you are cleared at the Honeycomb Bravo arrival.
So it is possible to catch Singapore 479 service from Joburg to Cape Town to Joburg, and you'll be in a Airbus A350-900. Yeah, here's the 350.
Civics 1 Bravo, arrival, runway 23 left.
That said, Singapore do have 777s in their fleet. They're just not deployed here.
Level 371, turn left direct T-turn, climb to flight level 190 around.
Direct T-turn, climb level 190, 7371.
Look, 921, ready to descend to level 200.
Bravo. Yes.
160, welcome to King Shark, vacate to the left, contact ground 121.650, bye-bye.
Contact ground 121.650, bye-bye.
Hello.
There'd be enough range, it's just that it wouldn't be particularly efficient. Yeah, 777s can fly the wrong way around the world. So plenty of range for that. Range isn't the problem. The problem is the fuel burn is much higher.
Okay, Delta, just left, Honeycomb.
So 541 South Africa control today, passing 2600 for 9,000.
Number 541 South Africa, good day, identified on departure, radar control. Turn the left, heading 165, climb to flight level 120.
Awesome, left heading 165, climb flight level, can you repeat the flight level?
Flight level 120.
Flight level 120.
Which approach do I need?
Zulu.
Climb flight level 370, 7371.
What's X-ray look like? Yeah, let's go with X-ray. Indeed, that would have been quite the fuel burn. That said, they're currently flying it on the A380, so not too much of a difference.
Number 346 South Africa, good day, identified.
But it would have been over 100 tons of fuel for the flight.
Control, maintain present
Metric tons.
Maintaining present heading. Number 346.
Nearly 14 hours of airborne time. Yeah, it's not so much the range, it's just the point of how many people are flying to Johannesburg every day versus how much fuel a 777 burns. I know you get a couple of extra seats, but unless you're filling them, yeah, might as well use your A350 because it doesn't burn quite as much fuel.
Sector 541, turn left direct Peter.
Turn left direct Peter.
So at the moment we're burning about 6 tonne of fuel per hour. 3 per engine.
359, may we step away from the cockpit for 15 minutes?
So 350 burns, what, about 4 tonne per hour?
My apologies, climb to level 3 and 6.
Give or take.
And yeah, you can step away.
360, thank you.
Sector 451, climb to level 200.
It's not quite half as much, but it's getting close.
Number 346, climb to level 120.
120, number 346.
With 992, descend to flight level 150.
1254, Christian descent.
1254, descend to flight level 200, and try to exchange their mind, it's landing runway 03 right now.
Livery program, turkey right, down flight level 200, Trinity, 1254.
0352, you can expect landing runway 03 right.
Change to 03 right, Springbok 352.
Springbok 350, aircraft the same for you, it's landing runway 03 right. Number 346, turn left heading 130, climb to flight level 160.
Number 346, is that for me?
Number 346, firm left heading 130, climb to flight level 160.
Number 346, runway flight level 160, it is 160.
Number 629, South Africa.
346, good night.
Number 629, I'm not sure if I gave it to you, but the approach control has changed his mind, it's runway 03 right this evening.
Copy, runway 03 right.
Yeah, it's possible, but I doubt it. I mean, the only issue with weight restriction for the A380 would be the takeoff out of Johannesburg, because it's quite a high altitude. It's not the longest flight it does, the 380. It does do Melbourne to Los Angeles direct, for instance, which is longer. That said, both Melbourne and Los Angeles are essentially at sea level. instead of up here at 5,000 feet altitude. And T-Ball 748 with Index 1 Bravo 3 right, thanks.
Yeah, that's correct.
South Africa controls from about 353 is with the airborne out of Cape Town passing 2,600, correction 700.
Look, green 5, green South Africa identified, radar control, turn left heading 165.
Left and 165 Springbok 353.
Leopard 214, you're back in the cockpit.
Cool. Approach speed flaps 30 will be that's 137 the Navigraph, so it'll be 142.
Number 353, climb to level 200.
Climb to level 200 Springbok 353.
Indeed, 11 hours and a 320. The most enjoyable sitting in passenger seat experience so far that I've had is the 787.
10 left heading 105 from 353.
That said, I've never flown an A350 before, so... But I have flown in the, 747, 777, 76, 330, 78, and out of all those, the 78 was the most enjoyable flight. Been 380 as well, and the 787 was better than 380. Mostly because the 380 is just so big that everything's really far away. You can't lean into the wall, into the window seat, because the window is like way over there. It's hard to look through the window because it's such a thick window on the 380. It's like looking through a tunnel instead of a window. And the overhead stuff for air conditioning is full stretch of the arm above your head instead of just there.
371, that is approved, report back.
Report back, 7371, thank you.
No, people like their big aircraft because of all the motion dampening. But yeah, 787. Also true, very quiet aircraft, 78. More so than the 380.
In that case, keep your separate from the traffic, maintain for level 350 upon reaching, and that'll be your final level.
Okay, so plan for 350 for Sapphire 21.
Sapphire 1, that is approved, report back.
I did enjoy the 747 when I last flew it in 2020. Although I suspect there was a little bit of, it's a 747 going on. Certainly not as cool not as
535 to left direct
not
T-turn,
quite as
climb to
relaxed
flight
as
level
787, which is cozy. But yeah, the 747 is like not horrifically large like the bus C380 is.
Direct T-turn and flight level 270 from up to 353.
That's it, it was a VLAP old quad 7474. So, what passenger entertainment options do we have on this aeroplane? No. Welcome to the 1990s. Where's our top descent? There it is, 320 miles. Not quite inside the range of air. Close though.
Left 922 descend to flight level 90.
I guess. That said, I'll be always sad to not see 747 on approach anymore. Down here in Melbourne we only get one, might be two a day. I think it's one now. I know we get the Cathay one. Can't remember it anymore. Is there any other freight 74 coming into Melbourne? Not really. We get a few A380s coming down to Melbourne. That's only four holders we really get, apart from Cathay 28, probably from Sydney. Before it heads up to Hong Kong.
Descent to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, 1815.
1254, contact Sherwood radar, frequency 124.5. Bye-bye.
1045, 1825, bye-bye. Springbok 359 this way.
Mark 359, I will come back. Flight at level 370.
Climate change will be 50. Springbok 350.
353, flight level 370.
My bad, flight level 370, Springbok 350.
Almost reminds me of Australia, not quite as red. But nicely flat. Highest point in Australia is Mount Kosciuszko, and it is barely 9,000 feet. 8,900 and something.
QNH 1016.
unless you include the territories down in Antarctica, in which case we have Heard Island, which is pretty tall, like in the order of 18,000. Mount Kosciuszko is in New South Wales, and you pass it on the milk run.
Springbok 334.
It's actually 7,310 feet tall. Okay.
9,000.
Mini.
Runway track. Springbok 334.
Mark 334 South Africa, identified under radar control, turn left heading 115.
That's it. In the summer.
Left heading 115 Springbok 334.
That's all it is. Just that. A little hill.
Mark 334, turn left direct T-turn, climb to flight level 250.
Sorry, may you please repeat last transmission for Springbok 334?
Springbok 334, turn left direct T-turn, climb to flight level 250.
Direct T10, flight level 250, Springbok 334.
That said, we do have the, it's probably not that tall, 12,000 foot tall McDonnell Island, Heard Island.
Springbok 629, report your mark number.
Springbok 629, Mark decimal 82.
Mark 629, Roger, maintain mark decimal 80.
Which looks like that.
Mark decimal 80 or less.
It's near Antarctica. Inside the Arctic Circle.
3,000 feet.
So yeah, there's the tallest mountain in Australia, owned by Australia. There's Antarctica down there, and there's Australia all the way over here. It's closer. It's almost like a halfway point between Australia and Africa. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that Johannesburg flight from Sydney flies near there.
To you, you're identified radar control, climb to flight level 110.
Good day to you too, sir. Radar control, climb flight level 110. Plan a mile.
Springbok 352, when ready, descend to flight level 200.
When ready, descend to flight level 200. Springbok 352.
So yeah, there it is. Australia's tallest mountain is a very long flight away from Australia. You can't get there by plane because there's no airfield.
FA 214 is now back in cockpit.
FA 214, welcome back.
And yes, it is a volcano.
700, turn and left, heading on 140.
It's heading 140, then left.
Yep, I'm pretty sure it'll have glaciers on it. Lots of us.
Flight level 250.
Level 250, random 79.
Level 334, climb to flight level 370, range 1,500 feet per minute or less.
Climb flight level 370, you please repeat the second part.
Level 334, climb at rate 1,500 feet per minute or less.
1,500 feet per minute or less, number 334.
With mounting altitude, turn left heading 270. Level 700, turn left direct T-turn, climb to flight level 450.
Then the direct descent, climb 450, platinum,
700, my apologies, left direct code F.
Left direct code is platinum.
Back in cockpit, Cafe 371.
7371, welcome back.
Let's look at our minimum, shall we?
Great, you flight 05, flight 190.
Platinum 015.
Carters, pyramid.
Identified radar control turnout.
I guess if you include everything in the continents of Oceania, then sure.
Platinum 015, climb to flight level 200.
But technically, that would be owned by where? Indonesia?
South Africa control,
It's not part of the Australian government territories, so that's what I was counting as Australia. Yeah, it's that bit north of Papua New Guinea. So yeah, it's owned by Indonesia, that one. I know it's on our continent, but I wouldn't call it Australia. And neither would Indonesia.
From 16 on South Africa. Mark 16 on, I'm taking Mark decimal 79 or less. Mark decimal 79 or less. Number 35 Papa India, pass message.
Springbok 35 Papa India, just will be ready for descent in 3 minutes.
Number 35 Papa India, when ready, descent to flight level 290.
When ready to descend, we descend to 290, Springbok 35 Papa India, thank you.
Button 015, turn left heading 110.
Left heading 110, plus 0.
With 992, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1.5. Button 700, climb to flight level 450.
450, 777.
From up 62 on a 4 sequencing, turn left heading 010. Left heading 010, speed level 6%. Level 352, descent to flight level 160.
Set to flight level 160, for 352.
7015 to left direct coders.
Direct coders, request further climb platform
7015 credit, apologies, 7015 climb to flight level 300.
Tons of traffic behind us. About halfway.
My question calling, say again.
It's a 5541 is fine.
7541, roger, welcome back. River 352, contact Johannesburg radar, frequency 124.5, bye-bye.
124.5, Springbok 352, bye-bye.
South Africa Control, good evening. Bonnie 138 Alpha, climbing through 8,000 feet.
Indeed, quite high up today.
138 Alpha, South Africa.
I don't want to roll 5,000 feet out of there. Let's make it 200 R8.
Yes, I did. I maintained downward track. Bonnie 138 Alpha.
138 Alpha, roger, you identified on transponder code for radar control. Climb to climb to 200.
There we are.
Identified on radar control, climb to flight level 200. Bonnie 138 Alpha.
I was going to be rotating that mouse wheel forever, going up from 200 to 5,600. You want to spend the next 3 minutes rotating a wheel? No.
You're on traffic, quick sorry to access.
And then 015 right direct Apple.
Direct access, 05. Thanks so much.
700 to right direct Apple.
Oh, thanks very much. It's 11, 700.
When I went straight off, turn left direct coda.
Okay, yep, lane down is set. And let's do the approach briefing.
When I went straight off, turn left direct coda.
Turn left, direct coders, 101 Alpha.
Yeah, hold the shift, it'll rotate hundreds of feet instead of single digits. But still, no. Had some issues with my mouse wheel as well. It's been a bit sticky.
Right, 050.
So in some directions it'll get stuck for a bit. It's like rotate, 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 rotate. Need to like unscrew all the bits and then pull it apart, give it a good clean. One of these days I'll get around to it.
Delta 358, report to mark number.
Delta 358, mark number is...
It's getting old, the old mouse.
Delta 358, roger, maintain mark decimal 78.
Might replace it soon.
Mark decimal 78, Delta 358.
Control platform 015, we request to step out for 2 minutes.
Phantom 015, that is approved, report back.
Call you back, platform 05.
Yeah, it's done somewhere. Probably the rotation.
Block 359,
Some of the mechanism. It's getting old, my old mouse though. It's like 6 or 7 years old now.
Roger, UNAS 1 Bravo arrival for runway 19,
Alright, we vectors on to the ILS, runway 3 right. Minimums is 200 feet above the ground. It's 5,700 feet altitude. Intercepting from 8,000 feet. That's right down the ILS. Touchdown zone is 5,500.
Right, turn direct New Mexico.
Missed approach is a right-hand turn, straight on to a heading of 206 and climbing 8,000.
Look 308, roger, maintain decimal 78.
Mark decimal 78, turn back right.
214 is the nearest correction, OBS 1 Bravo, arrival, ILS.
Alright, coming down we have Nuvex. Nuvex at 250 knots, even though it's going to be higher than 10,000. 210 knots at JB12. And into here. Hard-coded JS15 as 8,000 exactly. And then from there we'll get pretty much straight into the ILS. On the ground, looking to vacate at Echo, will be perfect. Go straight through and then vacate off. Probably going to get taxi straight through Echo, crossing the other runway, and then onto the terminals. And there's the terminals. Anywhere on Alpha is fine, including the satellite side. International pier is that side. Right, cool. Yeah, both work. This is a terminal, that's the pier. Yeah, anything that starts with Alpha is fine. Ideally 8 or lower.
758 South Africa, good day, score from Charlie.
9's acceptable, 10's too close to 11. Cool. So for top descent checklist is complete. Next is alternate.
5, 7, 9, 3, 4, 7, 1.
Level 5, clear. Thank you. Identified flight level 90, radar control. Climb to flight level 370.
Level 370, cover 5.
Level 372, turn left heading 105.
Flight level 200, 101 Square Alpha.
Level 1 Square Alpha, climb to flight level 370.
Flight level 370, 101 Square Alpha.
So information Echo, 19 degrees Celsius, altimeter 1028.
I read you far now, sorry about that, I was trying to fix my radio, my bad.
214, no problem, that is the OBS 1 Bravo arrival, ILS 19.
OBS 1 Bravo arrival, ILS 19, that's page 1.
Level 372, climb to flight level 120.
South Africa, hello, Globe 289, passing 3000.
35 Papa India, descend to flight level 160. Level 35 Papa India, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, single 35 Papa India.
Indeed, I'm assuming it does. It's a little bit like Dallas Fort Worth.
Flight level 270.
A little bit higher, but not much.
Descend level 270.
Sorry, not Dallas, Denver. Denver, Colorado, Mile High City.
124, this man. 124, this man 5. Bye-bye, single 35 Papa India.
Step 214, the question.
Left one on departure, crossing 3,900 feet, radar control, climb to flight level 100.
Climb 100.
Identified radar control, climb flight level 100.
Climb 100 is level 2 now.
Look 372, turn left, direct T-turn.
Step 214 was approaching 10.
Step 214, descend to flight level 200.
Step 214, descending 200, step 3.
Traffic control, can we request direct to Airlines on a 138 Alpha?
But I want straight Alpha to right direct Airlines.
Direct Airlines on a 138 Alpha.
Level 1 to correction level 289 and then left heading 145.
So left 145 global terrain on up.
North 372, climb to level 390. Web 281, climb to flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, globe 289.
Minus 15, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yikes.
From Buck 629, just to flight level 210, report your indicated airspeed.
Descent level 210.
When the water is solid, there's something going on that I don't like.
69, speed 230 knots or less.
230 knots or less.
Might take the front off.
Number 372, say again.
This is for 5 minutes.
Number 372, that is approved, report back. Number 289, turn left heading 085, climb to flight level 370.
Then left 085 and climb 370, globe 289.
Southern 700, South Africa.
Very full blend, 700.
700, are you airborne higher than flight level 450?
And then multiple blend, 700.
Number 69, descent to flight level 190.
Descent level 190.
What's our arrival time? 19 minutes past 5. Cool, I'll be back in bed by 5:30 AM. Having a bit of a sleep until like 8.
Johannesburg radar 124.5. Good night.
And Phantom 700 unable higher than 12 miles per hour.
700, roger. Then force operation descending to flight level 430.
Okay, force operation descend flight level 430. That's Magnum.
B Science 8, South Africa. Delta 358, South Africa.
Delta 358, go ahead.
Delta 358, recycle 44705.
44705, Delta 358.
That's 289, turn left direct T-turn.
Left direct T-turn, below 289.
Flight 7, it's the Airlines 1 Bravo, arrival ILS runway 19.
Hello Sam. Yeah, not that often.
357, South Africa.
Life has changed quite a bit since 2020. Most of the point being I decided to start playing trumpet seriously again, and I've been getting gigs.
At the 1 Bravo arrival, we'll expect the ILS 19er. And,
yeah, I'm not often at home.
Bravo.
Not often home as much as I was in 2020. Not surprisingly, there's no pandemic lockdown anymore. But yeah, we did a lap of Australia back in 2020 through to 2021. Actually, no, it was 19 through to kind of end of 2020. Occasionally still do. Less than once a month. The old 2020 schedule was like twice a week or more. I can't keep that up anymore.
South African control keeps a average 0 Lima passing full time.
Number 6 0 Lima, South Africa, good day identified.
I often have between 3 and 4 rehearsals a week. Then I got Swordcraft as well on the Fridays. So yeah, instead of doing 2 to 3 flights a week, I'm doing 2 to 3 rehearsals a week. He says I'm lucky to get 2 flights total in every week. Generally being the Monday milk run and Friday night ops. Sometimes we go to a special event like this one. Or World Flight. That said, this World Flight I might be visiting a full-size sim a couple of times. Not full-time, but yeah. My schedule of flights that I was going to do is now going to be quite a few of them in the sit-in sim. A bit different. I'm not sure if I can even live stream that.
Okay, 214, this is flight level 200.
Descending flight level 200, definitely 214.
You got a flight 7 on, my apologies, I still don't have you on radar for now. Report your current flight level.
Top of said in 4 minutes.
579 from Africa.
Gonna take these down for top of descent. Sun's mostly behind us anyway. South African control, Singapore 748, top of descent in 3 minutes.
Singapore 748, we're ready to descend to flight level 200 and we'll go ahead and cancel CPL.
We're ready down flight level 200 and we'll go Singapore 748.
Uniter Oscar Romeo South Africa identified radar control, climb to flight level 100, maintain present heading.
There we go.
334, requesting a 10-minute break.
You've got 334, before you go, it'll be the Nivex 1 Bravo arrival, ILS 039.
Nivex 1 Bravo arrival, ILS. Sorry, please repeat the runway.
334, runway 039.
Great, that'll be a nice collection.
ILS 03 right, report went back, Springbok 334.
Kind of sad we didn't get the 380 before the new sim came in. Anyway.
With a clear after runway, turn left heading up 125, climb to flight level 200.
The triple's not bad.
SA control, hello, this is Saitek 370 at Port Elizabeth, request sorry for R270 international.
Saitek 370, you're clear Port Elizabeth to R Tambo, flight level 350 on request, after departure runway 08, maintain runway track, climb initially to flight level 70, squawk 4750.
Initially 70, squawk 4750, and sir, any chance for runway 26 because we have a short attack distance.
Mercury 7, correction, Saitek 370, no problem. So after departure runway 26, runway track to 7,000 feet.
After departure from runway 26,
yeah, I'm pretty sure
track
380 is going to come to the new sim instead of this one. I don't know when. Might be like another year I've seen. They've certainly been rather quiet when it comes to previews and stuff.
Correction, platform 015, report your Mach number.
Mach 182,
705, Roger, maintain Mach 0.79 left. 700, report your Mach number.
700, maintaining Mach 0.83.
700, you able Mach 0.84?
Negative 8.83.
700, Roger, for now maintain Mach 0.83.
Mach 0.83, 700.
1 BSL to report your Mach number.
Mach number is 0.87.
Down we go, FMS is on drag. And let's chuck in that seatbelt sign. Yeah, a bit sleepy.
Alpha, Roger.
I'm looking forward to get back into bed.
Look 372, welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. We're about to, well, we have begun descent into Johannesburg at this time. I'm doing anticipate arriving in about 25 minutes from now. Seatbelt signs have been turned on, so I say turn your seat as soon as you can, and preparation of landing. Hope you enjoy flying with us on Singapore Airlines, our Boeing 777-300ER substitute for the A350. And hope you've enjoyed your stay in South Africa. For those of you that are continuing on with us into Singapore, there will be about 2-hour stop in Johannesburg, and they'll be on the way. Anyway, cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft to prepare that for the landing.
Roger, and will that be for the final cruise?
Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for the arrival.
Good, that will be level 370 for cruise.
Roger, thank you. 370 for cruise. Good.
Control 705 on the Saitek cruise, sorry, meter for the on-end unit pressure on interior.
015. Alpha, plan proceed direct to Milan and expect the GNSS approach from 02.
From Empress direct meter for the unit pressure on interior.
02.
Nothing.
Actually, I thought that was 02.
After Amplin, direct Milan and expect the GNSS from 02.
Thank you very much. After Amplin, direct position Milan for the GNSS first runway 02. Hold that in.
Number 60 Lima, climb to level 330. Number 60 Lima, climb to level 330.
330, securely.
7370, Port Elizabeth, request pushback.
Number 3870, push on, not approved, tail to the left.
The tail to the left, 7370.
on a 579 South Africa Control. We got a 579, my apologies for the delay, I didn't have you on radar there.
Indeed.
So I didn't really have capacity.
Yes, 5 AM in trumpet is not really fun.
471.
Get a knock on the door. What the heck?
I'm going to pass the thank you, identify 370, expedient, Odas 1 Bravo, arrival, ILS runway 19, information.
South Africa Control, stuff at 2908 with you, passing 6000.
Number 298, contact pits on approach frequency 119.7.
Contacting approach 119.7, 7298.
We've got a 579, information golden current.
I have some problem with my internet connection. You can give me the information via text.
We've got a 579, roger, stand by.
And it has hit 5 AM here in Aussie.
Singapore 748, descend to flight level 160.
Down flight level 160, Singapore 748.
Angola 579, complete PMDG 1 Bravo, arrival at runway 19. I will report this when reaching the
F81 Ford Bravo 200.
7214.
7214, descend to flight level 160.
Descending 160, 7214.
Singapore 748, contact care and correction, contact over radar 124.5.
Over radar 124.5, Singapore 78.
7214, contact Cape on approach, frequency 119 at small 7 below.
119.7, 7214, thanks for the HT, bye-bye.
Springbok, minute.
Direct radar, Singapore 748 is the descending flight of 160, head thruster.
Singapore 748, Johannesburg approach, good evening. Continue by the Livery Bravo, arrival descend to altitude 8,000 feet, QNH 1029, and expect sectors for the ILS runway 03 right.
Down at 8,000 feet by the star, and expect ILS runway 03 right, Singapore 748. Drag. Yeah, still need the drag. Altimeter set. Yeah, we've got two-story houses. I've got one right next door, in fact. Mine's a single. The one next door actually got extended. They started extending it in the end of 2019, and then COVID happened, and they kind of stopped building it for like 2 years. Finally went up 2022. We even have apartments occasionally. More and more of those coming in.
From Papa India, you click across runway 03 left. Once crossed the 03 left, you can contact ground on 121.9. Bye-bye.
I'd say percentage-wise, two-story houses, somewhere between 10 and 20% of all houses. Certainly not the majority. I wouldn't call them rare either. Oh, let's get some of these lights on. Sit the crew. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing. Cabin's ready, flaps 1, speed check.
Mach 69, taxi to open point ticker, runway 03 left by aircraft.
For Echo, runway 03 left.
Not directly. All I had to... Yeah, I live kind of in the city. So the worst thing that we got was a bunch of smoke. Which was smelly. But the only major issue was that the main road between Melbourne and some of the surrounding towns was cut off. One of those surrounding towns being the capital. And to be honest, those 2019 fires were more of a northern issue. New South Wales, Canberra, Brisbane. Melbourne didn't get hit bad.
Springbok 639, cross runway 03 left, contact ground on 121.9 0.
Livery left and contact ground 121.
Singapore 748, turn right heading, correction turn left heading 040.
Left heading 040, Singapore 748. Strange, taking us off the ILS. Yeah. Take flaps 5.
Singapore 748, clear ILS and that is the right report established.
Good ILS approach, 3 right, Singapore 748. You want to go ahead and close that gap. That's a lot of houses and a lot of dirt roads. It's very browny red looking. Although the main thoroughfares are paved, it looks like some of the roads in the streets are actually just dirt. It's looking a little more civilized now that we're getting closer. Singapore 748, established 3 right.
Singapore 748, citizens is 30 degrees 8 knots from where 03 right, port established. Sorry, Singapore 748, sorry, correction, clear to land runway 03 right.
03 right, clear to land, Singapore 748. Land to get down. Flaps, 15.
2500.
Check, flaps 20. And speed is going to be 142. .180 knots, flaps 30. Landing checklist is complete. My aircraft. Stable. On Peppy.
Approaching minimums.
Clear.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverses in. Singapore 748 vacated.
Singapore 748, taxi to holding point Hotel via Yankee and Hotel.
Taxi holding point Hotel, Yankee and Hotel. Singapore 748.
Singapore 748 is reminder as the left at taxi to side.
Cool.
Johannesburg approach, very good evening to you from Concord 358.
Forecast 258, get on approach, good afternoon or good evening.
APU starting. Radars off. Clock pause. 1 hour 39 minutes. Airborne.
Papa 358, continue via the Honeycomb Bravo arrival, descend to 8,000 feet to NH1029 and expect vectors for the highest runway that is there.
Continue Honeycomb Bravo, descend to 8,000 QNH1029 and accepting vectors to the island. 03 right, Concord 358.
Checklist. I don't need it now. Flight director's off. Singapore 748, holding short 03 left.
Singapore 748, you can contact tower system online, you can contact tower on 8.10, bye-bye.
18.1, Singapore 748. Johannesburg ground, Singapore 748 is on hotel, waiting across 03 left.
Singapore 748, hello via hotel, cross runway 03, correction 21 left, left on Alpha.
Cross to on right, to left on Alpha, Singapore 748. They change runways on us. No.
Singapore 748, you can take a left on Alpha, contact the ground frequency 121.9, bye bye.
121.9, Singapore 748. Ground, Singapore 748, heading left onto Alpha.
Singapore 748, taxi to stand Alpha 10 via Alpha right on Foxtrot.
Alpha right on Foxtrot and stand Alpha 10, Singapore 748. Cool, all the way out there. Echo. No, that's annoying. The gate we're assigned isn't one of the ones in the system. Yeah, it's the one directly there. Okay, back set. APU is on the bus, shutting down. Shutdown checks complete.
The boarding requested.
Disarm doors, cross check.
Johannesburg ground, Turkish 21 Yankee requesting taxi.
Turkish 21 Yankee, taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 03 left, straight across the apron, straight onto Bravo.
Taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 03 left, via Bravo straight ahead to Turkish 21 Yankee.
Cool.
Passengers, the boarding starting.
Click. Well, there we are, having flown across the bottom of Africa. South Africa's largest two cities. I'm a fan of Cape Town more than here. It's a bit boring here in Joburg, it's all flat. Cape Town, on the other hand, is very pretty. Anyway, I think this is the first time we've been to Joburg in this simulator, so not a bad little flight. And jumping in the 777 again was great. Not sure what I'll be on next. It's possible I'll be on the Milk Run Monday. Milk Run being essentially tomorrow. Yeah, something like 36 hours away. We'll see if we do that. Not sure which aircraft. Maybe the 321 again. It's the old Melbourne to Sydney. After that, I'll have the parent in the house for a couple of weeks, so it'll be fairly difficult to get a flight in during pretty much the rest of October. It'll be fairly short notice, short flights. Maybe at odd hours of the day. Nevertheless, I've got World Flight coming up after that in November the 3rd.
182 Tango Hotel. Hotel, ready, push and stop.
Just going to go ahead and detune the radio there.
182 Tango Hotel, push and start approved, facing east, report ready for taxi. QN8 102.
Cool. Alright then. Hope you enjoyed the flights. Until possibly Milk Run, I have been Musical Aviator, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.